What are the best mirrorless cameras on the market today? It's a good question, but now we have got some answers. We have compiled this list based on price, performance, and many other factors. Stay tuned until the end of the video and check out the description below for more information and the most recent prices. The most popular Fujifilm X-H2 comes first. A very attractive camera at an equally compelling price is the Fujifilm X-H2. With a 40 megapixel sensor, this camera has the highest resolution of any APS-C camera to date, outpacing all but a small number of full-frame cameras. You get amazing performance for an impressive price, including 8K footage and 5-axis IBIS. The X-H2S and the X-H1 before it share the same design and handling. Giving up the shutter speed and the ISO setting was worthwhile because of the excellent status display panel on the top of the X-H2. Although theoretically slower than the X-H2s, the Fujifilm X-H2 is still a very responsive performer with quick and precise AF. Therefore, if you can conclude that the X-H2 is the greatest Fujifilm camera to date for any genre other than action, because it delivers higher resolution but somewhat lower continuous shooting bursts. Next is Olympus OMD-EM5. Although the OM5 has replaced it, the Olympus OMD-EM5 Mark III is still a superb camera. It makes use of the 20.4 MP Micro Four Thirds sensor that was once Olympus's top model, and while the low resolution can turn some people off, the image quality is excellent. This camera can shoot 50 MP photos using pixel shift. Plus, it also has 6.5 stops of in-body image stabilization, 30 frames per second burst shooting, C4K and 4K video, Olympus's excellent live composite modes, and many more incredible features. In-camera focus stacking, where the camera automatically merges 8 different photos, is another feature of the EM5. The nifty live composite and live bulb modes from Olympus are also included. Live composite mode combines numerous images, but only saves the brighter values, making it ideal for capturing light trails without exposing the background illumination. And this live view also lets you monitor the process. However, you could just use the live bulb mode to see your long exposures gradually develop on the screen. Next up, we have the Fujifilm X-H2S. The Fujifilm X-H2S is one of the best mirrorless cameras for action photography who also wish to capture professional quality video thanks to its very quick stack sensor. It is, without a doubt, the greatest Fuji X series camera for capturing fast-moving situations owing to its electronic shutter, which offers burst speeds of up to 40 frames per second. Videographers are rewarded with a top-notch skill set as well. And further, this X-H2S can internally record intricate 6.2K 30p footage with a variety of color profiles for flexible editing. The combination is completed by an in-body image stabilization and a clear articulating touchscreen. Next is Nikon Z9. The Nikon Z9 was well worth the wait, despite Nikon's tardiness in releasing its high-end professional mirrorless. When it comes to shooting video, it is an absolute beast of a camera, easily outperforming the Canon EOS R3. It can record video in 8K 60p or 8K 30p with a huge 2-hour time restriction. And here, Nikon made the decision to totally remove the mechanical shutter. Therefore, the Z9 has a maximum shutter speed of 1/32,000 and can shoot continuously at 120 frames per second, making it ideal for shooting sports and birds. With the help of a deep learning AF, the camera can recognize 9 different types of objects, including human eyes, faces, heads, and upper bodies, as well as animal eyes, heads, and upper bodies. Also, it boasts 493 AF points, which is great until you realize that the Canon EOS R3 has a staggering 4,779 AF points, as well as it even shares these points with the Nikon Z7 too. Next is Sony Alpha 1. Technology developments in mirrorless cameras are well known, and the Sony A1 demonstrates that the format's development isn't slowing down. The 759-point hybrid autofocus system is both quick and accurate, and its exceptional burst speeds let you take finely detailed high-resolution photographs at 30 frames per second. The AI can record 8K video at 30 frames per second or 4K at 120, 60 frames per second, thanks to its 50.1 MP full-frame sensor. Also, the A1's 9.44 million dot OLED EVF makes the typical LCD display relatively redundant, and when held, it just sits comfortably between Sony's A7 and A9 series cameras. The Sony A1's menu layout is a little sophisticated, but that's partly a reflection of its impressive skill set. This is a mirrorless camera that's equally handy for fast-paced wildlife action as it is for studio portraits. True, there are mirrorless cameras that are more affordable, and for most photographers, the A1 will be overkill. Yet the Sony A1 should be at the top of your choice if you're looking for the best mirrorless performance in 2023. Lastly, we have the Panasonic LUMIX S5 II. With a sturdy, compact frame, industry-leading 5-axis, in-body image stabilization, and superior color science, this Panasonic LUMIX S5 II expands on the LUMIX X5. The phase hybrid focusing system, which combines contrast detect AF with PDAF to enable 779 area metering, is the most significant new addition. This implies that it performs better at person detection and tracking, particularly in low light and backlit environments. Its internal 4K 60p 42:2 10-bit recording, S&Q 4K 60, FHD 180p, and up to 6K complete sensor readout video recording capabilities make it a very flexible camera for content creation. Moreover, a real-time LUT feature is available with LUT 6K 30p open gate limitless recording to enable in-camera photo and video color grading. Besides that included is a heat dispersion system that combines a tiny fan with a high-efficiency heatsink to enable limitless video recording while maintaining a modest camera size. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos.